The importance of a sustained observing network is vital. You see so much at the conferences and elsewhere about that issue in particular. So if we can move forward on the observing network, that would be really, really important.
Well, one of the big challenges, and perhaps the biggest challenge, is to be able to predict environmental change. And that would bring together the best we have, the best we can do in observations and in modeling. And to do this, to predict environmental change at a time scale that would be relevant for stakeholders.
We have to look on the one side on what's happening to the climate, to the weather, and on the other side we have to look what are the results, the impact, and what are the final impact on the society.
Try to understand what happens when the sea ice disappears, what happens with the weather, what happens with our use of the Arctic Ocean.
The influence of climate on diseases is clearly an example where we have to make people talk to each other, and data are the basis of good science, so we also have to make these data understandable for other communities.
Data we have from the polar regions are mainly from the easy part of the year, that is when it's light and a little bit warmer, and we urgently need data from the dark period.
The main key issues that we need to think about are mainly related with diversity and resilience of the ecosystems, and also the interconnections of the different areas.
I think one of the key challenges is including the stakeholders in our research world. And I think that one of the important things is also to have a really successful cooperation between the different countries and stakeholders.
One of the challenges for polar research for Europe is to get all the stakeholders involved. There are so many different stakeholders on so many different levels, and we really want to involve all the stakeholders as much as possible and the best way as possible. And that's a big challenge, and I look forward to that challenge.